We have three special cases. Number one of them you already know. What's that?
I said we do.
Yes, you do. X squared minus 64.
Oh, and it's a one with a or no.
That look familiar to anybody? It should, because this is the one I told you in chapter 5 to put a big ass star next to, because they were going to expect you to recognize this on site in chapter 6. A square minus a square is called the difference of squares. Now, can you do AC here with this? Yes, you can. Remember, the basic or the standard form is this. So what's A here? 1. What's B? What's that?
0.
Bingo. Bingo. If the X term isn't there, that means it must have been X squared plus 0x minus 64. Do you see how now you could do the AC method on this? So AC is going to be negative 64, won't it? 1 times negative 64. What two numbers multiply to give you negative 64 but add up to give you 0? No. 8 and negative 8. That look familiar to anybody? Can you use the shortcut here?
Yeah.
Does this look a little bit more familiar now? Didn't you just see that on your quiz? So what's the big shortcut? The supersize shortcut here. Do you have to go through all of this? You don't have to. If you remember that the difference of squares, remember the shortcut with the difference of squares was exactly the same, except one's plus and one's minus. You could go directly up to that. Well, the supersize shortcut goes the other way also. If you recognize that it's the difference of squares, you can go right to breaking it up. X squared minus 49. Is that the difference of squares? Yeah. 49 is 7 times 7. X plus 7, X minus 7. What about this? 4x squared minus 25. Is that the difference of squares? Yes, it is. Is it 4 a square also? 2 times 2 is 4. Sometimes they'll try to disguise them on you. Take the square root of the first one. What's the square root of 2x or 4x squared? 2x. Square root of 25 is 5. Again, it doesn't matter what order you put them in. One's plus and one's minus. What about this? Is that the difference of squares? Yes, it is. Number one. Is there a GCF? Yeah, there is. Here, get out of my way. Oh, wait, the wheels. There's a GCF. 3 goes into both of them. Oh, does this look familiar now? You see what they can do? They can make it look like it's not the difference of squares lots of different ways. You just got to have it on your radar and go through the steps. Step number 1, boom. Was there a GCF? Yeah. After you pull up the GCF, now it looks like the difference of squares, doesn't it?
That's 16 or 10.
I don't know, what's 48 divided by 3? It's not 10.